Hello, I'm Emily, and welcome to This Stage of Life, the podcast where we get honest about midlife, the ups, the pivots, and the fresh starts, because this season isn't about slowing down, it's about showing up.
Hey friends, I'm back. Happy New Year and welcome to This Stage of Life. Can you believe that it is 2026 already? I don't know about you, but for me, January always feels like this fresh, shiny new chapter. Like the world handed us a clean slate and said, here, start again. I'm so excited today because we're doing something a little different. I am audio recording this video, but I am also video recording this episode as well. And that means you get to see me talking, moving around a bit, and sharing all my thoughts face to face. I will be using the video for my YouTube channel, my talking vlogs. So if you're watching, hey, and if you're listening, don't worry, it still works perfectly as audio. Today, I want to talk about something we all feel this time of year. That slightly messy, slightly tired, slightly relieved feeling after the holidays. You know, the one when the house is finally quiet, the wrapping paper is mostly put away, and suddenly you're left staring at yourself thinking, okay, now what? And for me, the holidays are like a hurricane. 1 minute I'm wrapping presents, blasting Christmas music, making a mess in the kitchen, and the next I'm eating the last piece of pie, wondering how my calendar got hijacked, and then boom, it's just me, my thoughts, and trying to come home to myself. So today, let's talk about coming home to yourself after the holidays in this fresh, shiny new year of 2026. And yes, I promise it is doable. And here's the thing, the holidays are magical, absolutely, no denying that, but they are also exhausting. Between hosting, cooking, social obligations, and just trying to keep everyone happy, our energy gets completely drained. I remember one year, right after Christmas, I had this 1 week where I spent half my time reorganizing leftovers in the fridge, and the other half wondering why I was so tired. And then it hit me. It wasn't just physical, it was emotional. The hustle, the shoulds, the perfectionism, it all piled up. I want you to take a second and check in with yourself. Can you feel it too? That weird cocktail of relief, exhaustion, maybe a little guilt for not doing everything perfectly? You know what? Yeah, that's normal, and it's okay. Acknowledging it is the first step to feeling grounded again. Because once you see it, you can start doing something about it. So, how do we come back to ourselves after all of that, after all of the holidays? How do we reset without adding another should to our to-do list? Well, here's what I do. Little things that help me feel like me again. Slow your mornings down. Don't just grab coffee and hit the streets. Sit, sip, stretch, notice the quiet. Even 5 minutes feels like a luxury after the holiday storm. The other thing you can do is reclaim small spaces of your day. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk or reading a few pages of a book. Those tiny moments are like anchors. They bring you back to yourself. Get back to your regular routines. For me, that means getting back to my gym schedule, moving my body in a way that feels good, and returning to my usual way of eating. I pay attention to what I'm putting in my body, savoring meals instead of rushing through them, and really listening to what nourishes me. It's not about restriction. It's about mindful choices that make me feel energized and grounded. And yes, that is hard because for us here in Southeast Louisiana, carnival season starts in, like 3 days. And that means king cake. Can't catch a break. The other thing I do is I reflect without judgment. Take a few minutes to think about what went well, what stressed you out, and what you want to carry forward. No shame, no should have done better, just reflection. For me, this looks like walking around my neighborhood, letting a playlist set the mood, noticing the little things, the sun peeking through the trees, the smell of some laundry that one of my neighbors, I can always smell their laundry. And then later in the week, hitting the gym, cooking a balanced meal, and just paying attention to my body. Those tiny routines and mindful moments bring me back to my center. And here's a little truth. Coming back to yourself isn't a single moment. It's a series of tiny choices. 1 cup of coffee savored, 1 walk, 1 meal you can actually enjoy. Those little decisions are the glue that holds your midlife sanity together after the chaos. And here's another little midlife truth bomb. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be productive immediately. You don't have to have it all together, not even in January. So here's my invitation to you today. Give yourself permission. Permission to rest, permission to slow down, permission to just be. Ask yourself, what's one thing I need to give myself permission for this week? Could be as small as making your coffee before anyone else touches it, or as big as saying no to something that drains you. Whatever it is, own it. Because the truth is, midlife is the perfect time to put yourself first. Not selfishly, but intentionally. You've earned it, friends. I want to leave you with a little challenge. This week, I want you to pick one small thing that helps you come home to yourself each day. Could be a morning coffee ritual, a walk, a workout, cooking a meal mindfully, journaling, or even just 5 minutes of quiet or prayer. Notice how it makes you feel. And if you feel like it, share it with a friend or drop me a note on Instagram. Tell me your favorite way to reset. I love seeing how we all bring a little sanity and joy back into our midlife lives. All right, friends, so let's wrap this up. So today we talked about recognizing the post-holiday slump, coming home to yourself with slow mornings, small rituals, and mindful routines, giving yourself permission to reset, rest, and just be. As we step into this fresh, shiny new year of 2026, remember, it's okay to take it slow. It's okay to honor your own pace. And it's more than okay to do a little bit every day to come back to yourself. If anything I shared today resonated with you, share it with a friend, drop me a note even here on the podcast or over on Instagram. I would love to hear how you're finding your own little moments of calm, joy, and balance this week. Thank you so much for being here with me. And here's to a calm, centered start to 2026. And I will see you next time.